The title of this section is How to Use Your Natural Inner Guidance System. Every thought that we have either moves us toward what we want or away from what we want. Fortunately, each one of us has a built-in inner guidance system that offers us a simple way to know if we're moving towards or away from what we want. It does this simply by offering us positive or negative feedback that we call emotion. Positive and negative feelings and emotions are a powerful guidance system, but few people seem to know about it or how to use it. It's as simple as paying attention to whether you're feeling positive or negative emotion in any moment. It's important to be sensitive to the way that you're feeling all the time so that you know when you're in the process of attracting what you don't want. As soon as you realize that you're in the process of attracting what you don't want, then it's important that you stop the negative attraction immediately.
What I'm gonna do is let y'all listen to this as we all get warmed up. Yeah, that's right. We getting ready to get it. But just keep listening to this while I get all my pens and stuff together, all right?
The universe responds only when harmony exists. It doesn't matter whether it's positive or negative harmony. It's not possible to have a negative emotion, such as worry, and at the same time be in harmony with anything that you truly desire in your life. Therefore, whenever you're feeling the negative emotion of fear or worry, you are in that moment literally inviting something that you don't want or the lack of something into your life. Whenever you feel the negative emotions of doubt, fear, or worry, please recognize that that's your natural inner guidance system trying to tell you two very important things. One, there is something that you desire. Otherwise, you wouldn't be feeling any emotion at all. And two, that anytime you're feeling worry, fear, or doubt, this is telling you that you're not focused on what you desire, but you're focused on what you don't want. When this happens, the first thing you should say to yourself is, I'm worrying. And this means I'm feeling some sort of negative emotion. And negative emotion means that I'm not in harmony with what I want.
Stop worrying.
And then in that,
stop having negative, stop not being in harmony with what you want. Stop having cross purposes. Are y'all listening to this?
At moment, use a form of positive self-correction. In other words, stop the fear, doubt, and worry right then and there. Now you need to immediately change your point of focus from what you don't want onto what you do want. And this is easy to do because you're never more clear about what you want when you're experiencing the opposite, what you don't want. In that moment of positive self-correction, by turning your attention to what you want, the negative attraction will stop. The moment the worry and negative attraction stops, the positive attraction begins, and your feelings will change from doubt, fear, and worry to positive expectation. Feeling any negative emotion by focusing on what you don't want is nothing more than a choice. It's like setting your radio on a certain station and then complaining about what you're listening to. There are so many other choices or stations that you could choose to tune into. There's no reason to continue to listen to that one station that you don't like and then keep complaining to yourself and others how awful that one station is. If you're stuck on that one station, realize that you can change the station in an instant if you want to. Feelings of anxiety, despair, blame, fear, hate, shame, anger, or mistrust are indications that you're not in alignment with your desires. They're signals from your inner guidance system that you are moving away from what you want and away from your purpose. Your natural inner guidance system will always let you know what you really think and feel by sending you positive or negative emotion as feedback. This allows you to self-correct in the moment. However, you override your natural inner guidance system anytime that you feel bad about yourself or you worry about the past or the future. When you do this, you're interfering with the function and the power of your inner guidance system, which is to guide and direct your life through nudging you with negative emotion. If you create artificial negative emotion, which means you generate this negative emotion yourself, then you're not able to use your natural inner guidance system as it was meant to be used. So the most important thing that we can do to ensure that we're on the right path and the right purpose is to remind ourselves to feel good as often as we can. Why is this so important? Because when you feel good, when you feel happy, you will automatically be in alignment with your true desires. Feeling good is more important than you think. When you feel good, you're connected to source energy and everything that you desire.
Did you hear what he just said? When you feel good, you're connected to source energy and everything you desire. When you feel good, you're connected to source energy and everything you desire.
Feeling bad lets you know that you're disconnected. So, regardless of whatever is going on around you, your goal in life is to feel good. Feeling
He said, no matter whatever's going on in life, your goal is to feel good. Whatever's going on, it doesn't matter. Feel good. That's why I keep telling everybody growth is the purpose, everything else is the result. Growth is the purpose, everything else is the result. Let's continue.
good is the key to manifesting your desires and live the life that you've always dreamed of. It's a secret very few people know about, and even fewer people are willing to apply. But it's the key to your success and happiness. By feeling bad, you stay in an energy of resistance to any positive change in your life. When you stay in a negative energy or in an energy of feeling bad about anything, the things you call problems will constantly be presenting themselves to you. They'll never go away. Your life will be filled with one problem after another. By deciding to live your life with the least possible resistance and feeling good in the moment, you will become a magnet for your desires.
Some people think that when people say that, right? Oh, to be happy all the time. I'm lying. You're lying, Khayr. Things happen and stuff like that. It's all mental. That's why I have to do webinars like this to counteract the darkness. Because that's what the darkness does. Boy, this incense is crazy. Let me go put this out. Put this over here. No matter what, we can't let the darkness win again. We already we defeated the darkness before, okay? And we can defeat the darkness again. But you have to get control of this versus letting somebody else get in control of it. Somebody else being in control of your thoughts, or you listening to the wrong team or people that you around. You see, that's why I'm always talking about your network. Your network is your net worth. When you hang around negative people and you're the only positive one, this is why I try to tell quote unquote conscious people, stop trying to drag someone out of their sleep. People fight you when you're trying to drag them out of their sleep. Be available when they wake up. That's the new science. Be available when they wake up. I'm not really going to keep explaining to someone who's asleep what consciousness looks like. I'm going to be available when somebody wakes up, and I'm going to have something for them to eat because they're going to be starving. Most of the time when you wake up from a long sleep, you're hungry. And people are hungry for this information when it comes to expanding your consciousness, when it comes to cultivating your subconscious and living the life that you want to live that's much better than your ancestors that you came through. All right. But you have to be the person who says, you know what, I'm going to gather and grab control of my mind right now and say, I'm going to start staying happy. Okay. I know I'm getting on a tangent. Let me go back to Rob.
When you are feeling good, you will magnetically attract more positive people into your life. When you feel bad, you tend to bring more negative people into your life. So no matter what happens, you're always attracting people and situations into your life based on how you feel. When individuals and communities operate in a negative magnetic field, everything seems to be happening outside of their control. They're constantly in conflict, often resorting to violence, not realizing that they have a choice and they can control their situation. Another way of saying this is that they're unaware that their collective unconscious is creating their results. So from now on, start saying to yourself, I'm going to look for a reason to feel good. I'm going to find positive things from my past. I'm going to look for positive things in the moment, and I'm going to look for positive things in the future. Even if you don't find a reason to feel good, make the decision that you're going to feel good one way or the other, no matter what.
Make the decision that you're going to feel good. So I'm trying to get you in the right mind state even before I go over here to the wife and we start getting into this science. If you are in the mindset that you're going to feel good the entire time on this webinar, I need you to press 1 on the keyboard. That's what I need you to do right now. If you are not serious about maintaining a positive mental attitude and remaining happy the entire time I'm on here talking to you and you typing back to me, leave the room, don't press 1. But if you're committed to saying, I'm gonna stay with a positive mindset and I know I can have mental mastery for the time that I'm giving Khayr my attention, press 1 in the chat room, please.
Promise yourself that. Promise yourself that regardless of what happens, I'm going to feel good. Even if I have to ignore everybody, if I never have to watch TV again, if I never have to pick up a newspaper again, or even if I never have to see that person again, whatever it takes, I'm going to feel good. Now, why is this so important? Because when you don't feel good and when you're not happy, you can be 100% sure that you are moving away from what you want instead of toward what you want. When you have any negative feelings or emotion, it means that you are, in that moment, making choices that are leading you away from what you want. Whenever this happens, you must stop the negative attraction. Otherwise, you will continue to attract more of the same thing. So whenever you feel any negative feelings, say to yourself, what am I currently thinking, believing, or choosing that's making me feel bad? Then correct or change the thought, belief, choice, or action that's causing you to feel bad in order to feel good again. And when you feel good again, you're back on track. As you practice this more and more, you will receive the inner guidance that you need from your natural inner guidance system. However, if you continue to ignore the negative emotional feedback and you keep doing what's causing you to feel bad, and little by little, you will lose your power to change because you will cut yourself off from your natural inner guidance system. Being in a place of feeling good allows our negative emotions to play the role that they were meant to. When we're focusing on what's in our best interest and what creates more joy in our lives, we automatically feel good. When we're focusing on what we don't want and feel bad, it can only lead to more pain, unhappiness, and discouragement. This is a very simple system and very accurate if we make the choice to use it. Now I don't know what life is. If I see I'm hip hop saying, so after this flow you might owe me a favor.
My fault. I had to do it. Where you focus at?
And I'm so evolved, I'm so involved, I'm showing growth, I'm so in charge.
He said, I'm so involved, I'm showing growth. I'm so evolved, I'm showing growth, I'm so in charge. Do you hear that? He's only worth $500 million. He has total control of his mental mind state. I hope we're clear on that. I got to open the window. My Kundalini right now is like on fire because I was cool in here earlier. All right, get some paper. Get some paper, take some notes. Let's get it popping. First off, I got to say what's up. Shouts out. Start off with the shout outs from the gate. Tori, what's happening? Ayana, what's happening? Adrian, what's happening? Mimi, Mega, Tiffany, Omo, what's happening? Cheryl, what's going on? Nerlandi, what's happening? Kelly, what's up, Mom? Christine, what's happening? Paja, what's happening? Ali is in the building. Terrain is in the building. Shamika, how you doing? Nikki, what's happening? Vanessa, K. Robinson, Nikki again, Elisha, and LaShannon. Welcome, 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 welcome. Throw something up and tell me what kind of. I'm feeling fabulous. How are you feeling? I got to have that feedback. I'm feeling fabulous. So give me 1 to 3 words about how you feeling right now. I need to know how you feeling. You understand? And I want to know why you showed up to this webinar while I do my intros. How you feeling? You know, of course, I'm Team Charles representing Atlanta. So, you know, we do our Zodiac and we do, hey, you know, Team Zodiac City. Team Zodiac City, how I'm feeling, why am I here? And 3 things I need from you. First, off the gate, and then you need to have some paper and pen because I'm just blanking out today on this one. All right, so Kingdom Come, that's the name of that song. Kingdom Come. I will definitely type that in there for you. That's right. Did I type that right? Make sure I'm spelling that right. I want to give Hove all. Yep, that's it. I'm glad people's day was relaxing. I'm glad some people are hype. So what I want to do is first off give you the rules, regulations, and the tool before I give you the tools and the jewels. So the rules and regulations is pay attention to me, keep a positive mental attitude, and shut down. Take your phone and turn it off or cut it all the way on vibrate. All right. Yeah, you know I got that sun. You know we popping that sun sigil. That joke is so bright. Can you even see it? Anyway. Turn your phones off, turn the volume all the way down, cut the Skype off, cut the music off, no distractions, all right? Shut the whole joint down. Team Capricorn is in the building. Team Sag in Dallas is in the building. Sag Sun is Atlanta in the building. Team Scorpio in Greensboro. Team Cancer is in the house. That's what I'm talking about. We want all the elements up in here. Up in here. Yeah. All right. You're gonna need to take notes. You're gonna have to. I use triangles, circles, and squares because I can't draw, but I can illustrate, and then you can make it fancy if you want later. All right. So the first thing I just feel like doing is just conversating. I want to break the ice, and I want to show you some books. Okay. I love to read, even though I don't read as much as I used to, but when I look at them, it's like some of the things that I read comes out of them. So, okay, somebody's repping the D. So now I want to share some books with you and give you a small review because you might need one of these, might lend to what we're talking about in this webinar. Okay, that's why I said I wasn't holding anything back. So when you show up on time, oh, you know what? Off the muscle, let me give away something. I got giveaways. Who wants to learn how to meditate? This is what you get for being on time, right? And then when you stay at the end, I'm gonna give it away again. I'm gonna leave this up for 5 minutes. So if you're not on your phone and you're on a computer or a tablet, click on the link and it'll go take it and you just bookmark it. You don't have to download it right now. But I should make you wait until the end. Yeah. But I'm showing you that if you stick around to the end, this is what I'm giving away is the free meditation. All right. Learn to meditate less than 20 minutes because I'm a meditator and that's helped me tremendously in doing in reaching the place where I'm at now and even the potential to go to the next level. All right. So I know y'all see that, but you know what? You gotta wait. Wait until we get back to the end. You got to stay to the end to get that good stuff. I also want to know how did you hear about this webinar while I introduce you to some of these books. All right. So, first book. Your day wasn't stressful. We don't claim stressful days. This is called The Art of Shinku. This one is off the chain. Right. It's like it says the first intergalactic art form of the entire universe. Simple enough for a child, too complex for a genius. The Art of Shinku, and by Zeke. You can probably get this like used for like $13. And it's just like it just everything in here is just like acupuncture points, like a voyeur's guide to first aid and fact finding, gems of travel. Like it's like for children that wet the bed. Like it just got everything in here. It's got numerology. It's got some astrology to teach you how to tie a knot. It's got exercises like back in the back. You know, it's got martial arts in here, like protecting yourself, body sculpting. I'm taking this one into the jungle. Anything that's like for my under $20 book, I'm taking to the jungle. This one's going. Also, you could do some art therapy and get you some color pencils and just color in, like just color in the beginning. I had one of these before that I had started on and they got away from me, but those things happen. Next, Discovering Your Spiritual Parents by Mitchell Gibson. Absolutely, for sure. You need this one. You can go to tybrobooks.com or tybrobooks.info. Was one of the two. That's right. Had to move from the phone to the computer. I don't blame you. Woo! Ashaya. This one is hot by Kathy Gibson. Yes, 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 yes. You need this one right here. Whew. One who leads by example. Woo, woo. One of my role models. The Art of War. People are always talking about the Art of War, but they always have the wrong copy and the wrong edition. This is the one. The Shambhala edition by Thomas Cleary with the eye on the front. Get this one. This is the Art of War you want. Oh man. The Ant and the Elephant. This one is really, really powerful about the subconscious mind and the conscious mind and who's in charge and how can the ant get the elephant through vibration to do what he wants so both of them win. This book is amazing. And when you finish, you can give it to your kids. I mean, like anybody that's like over 9 years old can read this book. I highly, highly, highly recommend this. The Ant and the Elephant by Vincent Postkente. Yes. Keys to Unlocking Your Inner Power by Kelly Larson, my Tai Chi partner in Rhyme and Mind. Jump on this one. She just came out with a new book as well. But keys. We need keys. We need tools, jewels, and rules, right? Well, then you need keys. Oh man, a lot of you don't know that you're being influenced by someone else negatively. No, because you don't need any books on the ancient religion of Kemet. This is not, we're talking about things that can help us now. There are no ancient books of Kemet that are going to help you right now that that you can just go buy. If you want to go buy some ancient books of Kemet, then Mitchell Gibson has some, all of his tablets, all of those are the closest thing you'll get to ancient. We need to be reading about what's happening right now. And you're under the influence. And so the way that you're going to have to study getting out from under the influence is a book called Influence. What is it? The Psychology of Persuasion by Robert Cialdini or something, but Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion. The author of The Art of War is Sun Tzu. But this one is a Thomas Cleary translation. So Thomas Cleary translation, the black one. When you just type it in, just keep looking until you see the one with the black cover, Thomas Cleary, the Shambhala edition. This book is magnificent. Any of you all who are selling real estate or want to get online and do something, I highly recommend this book. My baby. I should have saved this to last, but .com Secrets, the playbook, that's the key word right there. Playbook. You can go to .com Secrets book.com and get this for free. You got to pay for the shipping. So it's like $7.42. I'm not doing any business with anyone if you don't have this book and you haven't read it from cover to cover at least one time. This is the Bible. Like a lot of these books I had to go get from different parts of the house, but this book right here, strictly for making money online. It's the new Bible, period. We Moon 2015, excellent calendar for keeping up with planetary phases, moon phases. You can't get this and follow moon magic though. This is not the book I use for moon magic, but it's a very good book. It's got like a lot of art in it from women, from a lot of spiritual women all over the world. It's got poetry. It's got big writing spaces. Like this is a very, and it's coil bound. So I know we're at the end of 2015, but get your We Moon 2016. Oh my goodness. You don't need to be reading any books on Kemet right now. I've already been doing this. You're doing the right thing at the wrong time. That's what this webinar is about too. Doing the right thing at the right time. And right now is not the time for you to be reading anything about Kemet. If I had something interesting that would help you to show you about Kemet, I do a webinar on it. There is nothing right now that's helpful about studying Kemet when we need to be learning timing, when we need to be learning astrology, when we need to do, if you want, yeah, here's a book about Kemet. It's called Numerology. Right, the Divine Triangle. This is a book right here. If you want to associate it with Kemet, that's fine. This is a book that you need so you can start to know when to do things at the right time. Numerology, how to check my numbers for the day. I'm going to show everybody first how to find out your yearly number. Okay, I'm going to give you the formula on how to check out your yearly number. Oh, the Zodiacal View. Ooh, this one right here is only $5. How to interpret your natal chart. I wish I had this 12 years ago. This is volume 1. This is volume 2. You can't get this on Amazon. You got to go to rvbaypublications.com. rvbaypublications.com. You got to scroll all the way down on the left-hand side and look for cosmology, and then you'll be able to see it. It's hidden in there. Skip all that other sovereign stuff. To me, this is the only, and they have like 2 others on there, but these 2, you want to study astrology and have you a real good guide, it's a good time to read these. Woo! Who got this? Who has this right here? Defense Against the Dark Arts. Who has this? The Defense Against the Dark Arts by Mitchell Gibson. My. The Archangel Ditrodream. Yes. You need this because this is going to give you more about the influence of the sinister and the dark energies. I want to know about the dark energies, how to defeat them, and how to be free way more than I want to learn about ancient Kemet. And I don't want anybody to think I'm dissing ancient Kemet because I'm a member of an order from ancient Egypt. My ancient Egyptian order name is Harkuf Asaruwa. But it doesn't mean that I'm just going to be, oh, everything's got to be from Kemet. That's a problem that we have. If it ain't Kemetic, or if it ain't black, or if it ain't white, or if it ain't this, then I can't get nothing out of it. Next, you'll be saying I can't listen to hip hop. You listen to music that's not from Kemet. You don't have to read, like, don't feel that you're missing something because you're just coming into consciousness and you feel that the people who introduced it to you talked about Kemet so much. Balance out. Be balanced. All right. The title of the Zodiac books were The Zodiac View. Just go to RV Bay Publications. You can't find this on Amazon. They only sell it on one site. These books are handmade. Just go to RV Bay, R as in red, V as in victory, BEY Publications, and go up on the cosmology and you'll find it. Oh, have mercy. You can find this on Amazon though. Self-mastery and fate. Is that right? Self-mastery and fate with the cycles of life. Powerful book from the Rosicrucians. This was Dr. H. Spencer Lewis, a monster, right? Good time to read this. Woo! Heat. A lot of people out here talking about tantra and sex magic and all of this other things. And I'm just going to tell you that my teacher, Grandmaster Sunyata Saraswati, this is the first tantric manual that was brought to the United States of America in the Western Hemisphere, right here, that was published for the public. Jewel in the Lotus, the third edition. The third edition. Yes. RV Bay Publications. RV Bay Publications. RV Bay Publications. What to Consume by Dr. Maxwell Nardi. This is why I'm so healthy. This is why I'm so strong. No, I don't do the other people that you want to ask me about. Dr. Sabi, I don't use his products. I don't use Queen Afu's products. I don't rock with Phil Valentine's products. I'm not a vegetarian. This is, man, the safest consumables. Just because it's a plant doesn't mean it's safe, okay? What to Consume by Dr. Maxwell Nardi. Oh my, we're getting down to the end. All right. Now, The Hustler's 10 Commandments by my man Hotep. Yes. And he didn't pick his name Hotep. His mother, his real name is Imhotep. Akhenaten Imhotep Benzo. That's his full name. The Hustler's 10 Commandments. You can go to hustleuniversitybooks.com and get this right now. If you want to be making money online, this is it. Your New Testament and your New Testament, period. Your Bible and your Bible, your Quran and your Quran. That's it. These two right here. Right. This is a short read too. And this is on ebook fashion when you go to Hustle University. Some of you are working. That's why I'm doing this also, because some of you want to leave work, become an entrepreneur, which is a good thing, but you don't know when to do it. You better get this book, Hustle While You Work. Hustle While You Work is all about transitioning from your 9 to 5 to your 5 to 9. All right. And letting Mr. Charlie bankroll you. Don't just quit your job and now you ain't got no capital to start your enterprise. Stay on the job. All right. All right. I'm happy too, and I'm ready to get in there myself. So one of the first things we're going to do, I'm going to show you is I'm going to bring the camera closer so we can be like right up on the board. All right. So hold it. What do I want to do here? I want to do that. All right. Yes, 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 yes. I want you to find out. I want you to right now we want to talk about finding out what's your personal number for your birthday, right? So my birthday is, let's just well, thank you, Mega. Appreciate it. So today's my sister's birthday. So she is 11/3/1974. It's my sister's birthday, right? So I'm going to do 11 plus 3 gives me 14, plus 1 is 15, plus 9 is 24, plus 7 is 31, plus 5 is 36. I'm going to add it back up. That's 11, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 34. Wait a minute. 11, 20, 21, 24, 34, 35. Which means my sister is an 8, or she's a 35/8. This blue is writing hard. She's a 35/8. All right. That's how you add up your personal number for your birthday, right? So she's a 35/8. Now I'm going to show you how you add up your birthday for the year because this stays the same, but some numbers change, okay? Now, you keep, oh, I shouldn't have been using that blue, right? You keep the birthday, and then you add the year of your last birthday. So she just had a birthday today. So if your birthday is after November the 3rd, then you have to use 2014. Okay? You have to use 2014 if your birthday is after the 3rd. If it's tomorrow and you want to know what number you will be, then you can add up 2015. And let me explain how the year starts. This is your birthday here, no matter what it is. This is your January 1st. So you move around like this until it comes back until your birthday. So my sister, since it's going this way, her birthday is 11/3/2015. She will be filling up her tank of gas until she gets to 11/2/2016. Please, please, please get this one main point right here. This is really, really important. This is like, so right here you at a half of a tank of gas. Right here you at 3/4 of a tank of gas. And right here you at a quarter of a tank of gas. So right here you close to E. So right before your birthday, but right here you are full of gas. On your birthday, you are full of gas. This is very important to know before we even get into the rest of the class tonight is where does your birthday have you started? How much gas is in the tank? So if I ask you, if I'm in Atlanta and I got a full tank of gas and somebody said, let's go to Miami, I'll be like, let's go. And especially if I got money in my bank account too. But if I don't have money in my bank account and I have like a quarter of a tank of gas left and somebody said, let's go to Miami, I'm not going to Miami. And I'm gonna be like, wait till I get paid and wait till I put some gas in the car. Because you don't travel on a quarter of a tank. All right. So 6 months after November, you just add 6 months to your birthday. So for my sister, that'll be May. On May 3, she'll be at a half a tank of gas. You want to start your ventures on a full tank. This is for starting the ventures. All of this over here is good time to start stuff. All right. Now let me finish adding up her birthday. I need to call my sister too to see if because I haven't even called her today. I love my sister. Since I'm in here doing her math, I should call her and tell her what it is, right? She'll be surprised. She'll say, "You're on a webinar right now?" Yep. Let me see if she answers the phone. When we add her numbers up, I already know the 2015 is an 8, 11, and 11 is a 22, which is a 4. So she's having a 22-4 year that she's about to start today, right? 22 is a master number. Everything, all increments of 11 are master numbers.
Hey, this is Jennifer. I cannot come to the phone right now, but please leave a detailed message and I will return your call as soon as possible. Have a fabulous day. At the tone, please record your message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Happy birthday. I love you. This is your big brother who knows everything. Happy birthday to ya. You got to call back to get the rest of the song. All right. Oh, and you're also having a 22-4 year this year. So today's your birthday. You're having a 22-4 year. Call me back. Oh, for sure. Like little sisters don't always listen to big brothers, but when you tell them, you give them something that they want, they'll be like, okay, what's that about? Okay. So now she's a 22-4. So there's a number line. Can I erase all of this? Gotta write fast. So there's a number line. 1, 9, 5 is in the middle. 6, 7, 8, 4, 3, 2. So every year is going to add up to something on this number line, period. So a 1 is the beginning of new projects. This is the start of something. A 9 is the ending, and it's about to loop around again to be a 1. So if you're having a personal number 9 year, that's like the end of the Phoenix. You're ending this 9-year cycle. But you need to look at whatever your, so my sister, her birthday is going to, she's right here, the big JC. And she's on a 4-year, right? So that means in 2014, 13, 2012, on her birthday, 2012, she started on a 1 cycle. And whatever was going on in this cycle is the seed that you planted that's going to be carried on for the 9 years. That's another reason why the brother said in the deliberate creation is keeping a positive mind state, keeping a positive attitude, making sure you are deliberate in your thoughts. You're not drifting. You know your definite purpose. And the 1 year is the best year for you to define what your definite purpose is. So the next 9 years of development, just like 9 months in the womb. Your birthday is 3/14. So your last birthday was what? Just put in your last birthday, 3/14/2015. So we'll use that for example. 3/14, and then I know that 2014. So that's 21 and 3. That's a 24/6. So Omo, you're in your 6th year. You're in your 6th year. So what were you doing? 2000. This is 2000. No. You're in your 7th year. Excuse me. Because your last birthday was 2015. Excuse me. That's an 8. So that would be 25/7. Excuse me. So that's 2015, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. So you started your 1 in 2009. Omo. That was your 1 year in 2009. So it's based off of your birthday. So we're taking these numbers and we're saying, I'm in my 7th year. The 7th year is all about hard work. That's what the 7 is. This is a spiritual year right here. There's no shortcuts. And then once you look back at the patterns that you've evolved through, you know, you only got 2 more years before you start another one. So do you want to scrap it or you want to make the best out of it? The influence book is off the chain. It is good. A 2810, absolutely. And see, 10, anything with 0 behind it is divine protection. Very good. Very, very, very good. So if you get a 10, a 20, a 30, or 40, whatever, that's divine protection. So if you are 1110, so I already know that's 21 plus you haven't had a birthday yet. So, but you're getting ready to have a 20. So that's 21 plus 8 is going to give me 29. So you're about to have a 29/11, which is a 2. So you're finishing up on a 1 year, right? If we add up the last birthday, that'll be 21 plus 7, which would be a 2810 year. All right. And once again, this is the best book for that. And you would look for that 2110 because it's a temporary. You don't look up under as your personal number vibration because it's not. You turn to the next section and it's the temporary vibration, right? So the 21 plus 7, well, that's 28, right? That's a 28/1. So I will go and look up 28/1 and look at the temporary vibration, contradictions, competition, surprise, and unusual events. And it's about to be over. You're about to be moving to a 2911, which is going to be a 2-year, which is going to be a learning period, commercial opportunities, and help offered in just a few days. Next week, by the way. All right. So calculate your numbers so you know where you are. Where am I at in the scheme of things with these numbers? And then as far as my birthday, how much gas do I have? It's very important to know where you're at on the journey and how much gas do you have in order for you to do what's next. Is this making any sense? If this is making sense, please type 1 in the chat room. If it's not making sense, type 2 and ask your question. And I'm layering all of this. Okay. Now. Okay. We're not doing your friend. Your friend didn't show up. You need to be focusing on you. Focus on your friend didn't show up. You gotta ask questions about yourself. But a 39, that's 3 plus 9 is 12, and 1 plus 2 is 3. So they are 30. That person's a 39-3. So if that's their numbers, right? That's it. 39-3. 22, 7, 15 equals 8. And the book tells me how to categorize that year of my life. Got it. Yes, absolutely. Nikki G, what are you confused? She is 39 and we are confused. Then she needs to type, what is her birthday? She needs to, it doesn't have any, did the total come up to 39 or her age is 39? You have to use month plus day plus year of last birthday. And this will equal your yearly number. Does that make sense? If that's what her birthday is, no, you don't add up 69, you add up the last birthday. Right. If you add up, you don't add to get the yearly number, you add up the last birthday. To get their personal vibration number, you add month, day, and year of birth. That's what changes. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That Gloria. So you're not adding, if you want your personal vibration, you add up 326, 1969. If you want your yearly vibration, you add up 326, 2015. Simple. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's talk about your age once again. So this one, I want you to everybody to draw a big triangle. No. You're gonna draw 3 of these boxes. Draw 3 boxes like this. And at the top, I want you to write time, and down the side, I want you to write thing. That black ain't popping like I want it to. Draw 3 of these. 3 boxes, put time at the top, and put thing like this. All right? Yes. There you go. So the 22. So you coming all the way back around because a 22 is still a 4. All right. So you're going to draw one of these, and the first thing we're going to do is put some lines in it, and we're going to put lines like that first. I should have went with the black, but it's okay. And then I want you to put the word right there, and right there. And then I want you to put the word wrong there and wrong there. Is everybody following? Is this making sense? When you finish drawing this box like this, press 1, okay? So I can know you're keeping up. This is very important. Now, how we fill this box in is pretty easy. Wrong time, wrong thing. And we're going to put wrong time here. And then we're going to put wrong thing right here. We stayed with our colors. And then we came and we put in right thing. And then we also put in right time. Now check this out. That means that 75% of the time, because each of these boxes is 25%. But 1, 2, 3 boxes have the word wrong in it. So the wrong thing, wrong time, and the wrong time takes up 75% of this particular lifestyle. Right. And this is just if everything stays equal. Okay. Which it doesn't. And then we get right thing, right time. Now we know that we all want to be in this box right here, but it's only 25% of our lifetime that we are doing the right thing at the right time. I have to disagree with Martin Luther King here when he said it's always the right time to do the right thing. No, because he got killed, he got shot, he got murdered. He went against he went against conventional wisdom. It doesn't mean that he was wrong for being silent. You know what I'm saying? That he had another way that he could have done. He could have done that and said, I want to have a press conference and we're going to do this at the press conference. But the people that you had surrounding you, well, that's a whole nother story. Do the right thing at the right time. Okay? Right thing, right time. Then you got all this other stuff going on. Wrong thing, wrong time. So 75% of the time, it's got the word wrong in it. Now, you got this one. Pull out the other box. Push this one to the side. And pull out the second box. Some of y'all say somebody told me they want to get into the meat and potatoes of this course. No problem. This time I want you to draw, move this line over to the left and move the vertical line to the left and move the horizontal line up. And we're still going to do the same thing. So this is wrong time, wrong thing, and this one is just wrong thing. All right. Then we're going to come in with our red marker and we're going to write right thing. And then we're going to write right time. So check this out. And then we got right thing and right time. But the math is totally different. The box is the same, but the math is totally different. Why? Because now this box is 75%. This box is only 10%. And this box is only 10%. How many people are always talking about, oh man, these things are against me. These forces are against me. I'm feeling drained. I'm coming down with some type of sickness. I need to go to work and make my money. I don't know what the planets are doing, whatever. And it seems like everything we do is at the wrong time. And most of our life looks like this, like it's catastrophic, like I can't get right. Then you got, well, maybe I'm doing the right thing at the wrong time. That's 10% of the time. And then you got, it's the right time, but I'm doing the wrong thing. It might be the right time for you to bust out, but you at the job, that job that you're at may be the wrong thing because you weren't prepared and you didn't make the steps that you needed to move out of that position into the position that you needed prior to that. Because we're trying to play this thing like chess, not checkers, and see moves ahead versus trying to just keep up with what the opponent is doing next. There is no opponent. Right. Then you got the 5% up here. And I ain't talking about the 5% poor righteous teachers neither. Normally, though, this is what the population looks like. 95% of the population is in poverty. And then 5% is controlling all the wealth. And now you mad at the Illuminati. You mad at the mega rich. You just upset at everybody because they got more money than you. What are you mad for? You don't understand the boxes. You don't understand, and you didn't choose, and you were going on random luck or religion or bad programming or studying the right thing at the wrong time. You studying the right thing at the wrong time, but all the money is in .com. The money's in the .com right now. So you went and instead of studying astrology, you want to learn history. Your history is the only history that's relevant. Okay. Now, this box, nobody wants to be in this anyway. Or the super rich, they don't mind because they're like, yo, we're controlling things. So this is like society, what the earth looks like right here. The first box was how we would like it to be, maybe, or maybe in a perfect world. But this is what society looks like right now. 75% of people on the earth, 95%, man, got the word wrong in their stuff, and only 5% doing the right thing at the right time. And then we so angry and we building up all these cross references. We're afraid of wealth because we don't even want to, because we say if I get in that box, then they'll put me down with Oprah or they'll have me with Jay-Z. You know, they're all in the Illuminati. You had to have sold your soul. No, I had to make up my mind to get into this box. All right. And now, can you do the third box for me? Bring in that last box. And this time, we still got the word wrong on this side, and we got wrong right here. And we got right here and right there. But this time I want you to draw the line. I want you to bring the horizontal line down, and I want you to bring the vertical line over like that. And fill it in again. So this is wrong time, wrong thing. This is wrong thing. This one is wrong time. But watch what starts to happen now. This will be right time. This will be right thing. But over here, what do I have? Can I get somebody to say, holla at your boy? I see somebody saying, I got to get my Monet right. And this is the paradigm shift. This simple module right here, I'm trying to put in context for you. But guess what? The super rich, the people who were in that last 5% box, they live their life like this all the time. Because what I call the W, the wrong, is the BS. So it's always going to be BS, but the name of the game is minimalize the BS. Type that in the chat, please. Everybody type minimalize the BS. You want to make some money? You're going to have to minimize the BS. That means the number of things that you do wrong, you need to be minimizing them, not maximizing them. And then the only thing left, you be doing the right thing at the right time, and then you can have whatever you want. I could pull over and just stop the lesson right now, but I'm not. We're not done. We just getting crunk. So, right thing, right time. When you put yourself in this box, you want to continue to expand. So this will stay at a minimum. So now, what do I got now? 75% of the time, 10% of the time, 10% of the time, and only 5% of the time. See, I take that 25% with the BS in it. That's life. Right. But I cannot handle more than 25% of BS in my life. If you can handle more than 25% of BS in your life, your thinking is not correct. Your thinking could get better. Let me just say that. I don't want to say that there's no wrong or right, but you could be thinking a lot better. This is the key right here. So, does everybody have this copy down? Y'all understand it, right? This is the real cash flow quadrant. Absolutely. That's one of my, I got a lot of books over. I just didn't show everybody, you know. I think there's still another one I got to go get too. Stick around now. Stick around. Oh, cancel that poll right there. Thank you all so much. Appreciate it. Most of y'all heard about Facebook, Instagram, email, word of mouth, word. I didn't do a Periscope today. Oh my goodness. All right. So you got this, the third box. Everybody got it? I'm about to erase it. Ow. Big words. Success. Success. So many people try to say that success is a secret. Oh, success is it's a secret. You know what I say? Success ain't no secret. Success is in your system. If you're not experiencing success, it's because you don't have the proper systems installed. And if you're reaching a glass ceiling or whatever, it's because the system that you have only is letting you go so high. And you chose the system. You can choose another system. Don't make me start just, you can choose another system. Don't come up in here and tell me that you can't, that you can't, you can choose other systems out here. So choose some other systems, right? And unless you're going to be a history teacher, it's good to know where you came from and have pride and stuff like that, but don't get stuck in it, because the sinister, the dark forces, that joker knows that you love studying comedic history, and so he'll just let you just sit there and you won't make no money. You still won't have no successful system. Right. You should be grinning. You should be over there grinning. So in the system, you know why a lot of people don't get it right with the system? Because one thing, these two words right here are critical for your success. Practice, reps, humility. Man, I got one more too. Woo! I know somebody's getting ready to hang up on me. Let me check the room and see what's up. Thank you everybody who's on. Let me give my shouts out again. Tori, Ayana, Adrian, Mimi, Tiffany, Omo, Cheryl, Nerlandi, Kelly, Christine, Persia, Ali, Terrain, Shamika, Nikki, Vanessa, K. Robinson, Nikki, Alicia, and the Shannon. Y'all still hanging with me? Tough like that? Practice. Normally we don't have a system to practice. I'm all up in the camera, right? Normally we don't have a system to practice. So we can't get any reps in. You can't get stronger by doing push-ups one day out the month. You can't get your credit right, or you can't grow spiritually by meditating twice a year or fasting twice a year. It's got to be some reps in there. It's got to be some consistency, reps of your practice. I do this. That's why I'm about to flood y'all. My own self. I'm not doing enough webinars. I'm not doing enough radio interviews. But guess what? I know the practice, and now I'm finna get my reps back in. You know, I said fitting to. That's how I talk. That means I'm getting ready to get my reps back in. With my practice, with what I know. These are just some of the books. And it's about once you get all that book knowledge, what are you practicing? There's not much to do after I get some history. You know what I'm saying? I got on a Spider-Man shirt today. See what I'm saying? I'm like blooding it out. I got my New Balances on, red socks, but today's a Mars day for me. So I know what day of the week it is, what colors I'm supposed to wear. Yes. Yeah. What my energy field is already natural, then I can work in that. I got other days I'm not such a warrior, right? So I could tell y'all a story too. I was just, my girlfriend was like, "Why are you raising your voice?" I said, she says, "You yelling at me?" I said, "No, I'm just passionate." She obviously didn't see all the red for me to indicate to her I'm having a Mars day. So don't come at me with nothing crazy on my Mars day. If I know that you're having a Mars day, I'm just going to be peaceful and just let that slide, because you just amp out. And you got a right to, because this is the day for you to amp out. Your Mars day is a day for cardio, physical contact, conflicts, martial arts, jumping rope, getting hype, being passionate, breaking the sweat. That's what you do on your Mars day. So I'm not going to disrespect somebody's Mars day and be like, calm down on your Mars day. No, I need to know what day you were born so I can find out what day you're in so I can respect it. That's a practice too, is respect and getting your reps up in respecting people. Humility. Humility is, some people are super guilty of, please write this down, Proverbs 3:5. You know what that is? That's a sin when somebody says, "I got it." You want to do it by yourself. This says, lean not unto your own understanding. Lean not to your own. Why do you think God put 7 billion people down here on the earth? Some of them are here to test you, but a lot of them are here to help you. Even the ones that test you, they help you. You see, I don't even got to get passionate about that. That's just real talk. Proverbs 3:5 is all about your humility. In the ancient temples, if you didn't have humility on lock, you didn't get into the ancient Kemetic system or ancient Chinese Taoist systems or the ancient African systems. You didn't get into none of that if you didn't have humility. Practice, reps, and have some humility and stop trying to do things by yourself. And all of this takes what? I'm sure somebody probably getting ready to get off this camera, right? They're like, oh, we're out. He's talking about being honest. And being honest with who? Yourself and others. Honesty to myself and others at all time. I'm going to type that for everybody here. Of course, you know my keypad will take time to. Honesty to myself and others at all times. Absolutely. Honesty to myself and others at all times. See, when we stop being honest with ourselves at all times, even for an instant, we're not able to be honest with other people. And then you start to then you start to attract what you are. See, when you're dishonest, you attract dishonest. When you're not humble, you attract people who are not humble. When you don't put in the reps, the people that assist you, they haven't put the reps in. When you don't do the practice, the people that you attract don't put the practice in. Look at this formula. When you practice and when you put the reps in and when you're humble and when you're honest at all times, you start to attract these type of people. My friend Kelly today, she said, so you just kind of like a homebody. You just be in the house, right? But the people who come see me, they're honest, they're humble, they put their reps in and they practice. The streets of Atlanta, man, there ain't no practice and no reps and humility and honesty out in the streets of the A. Wherever you're at, and probably the same for you. Not out there in them streets. I seen what's out there in them streets. I'm very choosy. My nephew, it was his birthday. I went and took him to the aquarium. Then the next day we went out to the nature's park. And them jokers was dog tired when I finished with them. And I gave them back to their mothers and I came on home. That was enough for me. And we went over these things. I instilled some things in the private time that I had with 2 8-year-olds that day. These are the key components: practice, reps, humility, honesty, and then you have to have the system. The system. You got to practice the system. Put the reps in it. Have humility to the person that's teaching you the system. And you got to be honest about the system. That's the key. May I move on? I got to. All right. Yeah, them streets. Honesty attract honesty. None. It said them streets. Yeah, them streets, man. Them streets ain't cool. So look, next is I want to put y'all up on the system, all right? So here are the 8 phases. There's 8 phases of the moon, and there's 8 phases of your day. And I'm about to give them to you, all right? So we're going to write them down, and then I'm going to describe them, okay? So I'm going to write these down so I can hold my place on one. That's going to be 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. So the first one is planning. Second one is planting. Next is clearing. Next is gathering. 5 is seeing. Then leading. Then doing. And then using. Now's the time to celebrate. All right. Now, I guess I should divide these up too. Okay. No, you're gonna have the link to this. You're gonna have the link to this tonight. When this goes off, this link, this will send it right to you tonight. If you registered here, you're not going. We're not having the fiasco we had yesterday. This is going to go directly. Let me turn this down so y'all can see the bottom. All right. You gotta be looking at me. I want you to see this, right? So in 28 days, the moon moves through these 8 phases, but it also moves through these 8 phases during the day. All right. So I'm going to take it through just like a farmer first. So the planning phase is when I decide what I want to have. This is when I come up with the goal. I developed the goal, but I'm not concerned about the how or how it's going to happen. Oh, that is brother. It's always Brother Thomas is always playing around here. The Anabacoa, practice and reps, right? Practice, reps, humility. He can sing better than me. That's right. And honesty. I need that energy around my house severely. I got some other stuff playing too. I got some removing spirit attachment removal too, because we had to do an exorcism around here recently. So I plan what I want. So do I want to plant cucumbers, watermelons, and broccoli? Those are 3 things that I like. So I'm gonna plant cucumbers, broccoli, and watermelons. And then in the planting phase, I go out and I get the seeds and get the material, get just the basic seeds. And I made a decision on how many acres I'm gonna plant. Then on the planting phase, I put it down, and this is when we meditate. So I meditate, or I program. I program my subconscious. I program my subconscious through meditating, right? But I'm planting this seed in the ground. I got the goal, then I meditated on it, and I programmed my subconsciousness by watching movies, by listening to certain tapes, hypnotherapy, all types of items, right? I'm reading the right books. The planting phase, I'm making sure there's no negativity, because if I plant negativity, that's when I'm going to get down here, all right? Now the clearing phase, I planted it and put it in the ground, and now the crows want to come get it. So I got to make sure that the crows stay away from my stuff. They want to go in and get the seed out of the ground. The rabbits want to go down and eat the baby carrots. So this is when I do a lot of releasing and dumping. Release and dump. I make sure I eliminate anything that's contrary to this goal. You got to go. I pull weeds. Yeah. And I clean my basement. I clean my basement. All right, that makes sense. Then the gathering phase. Now it's time. After I have cleared, the universe can't stand the void. Write that down. The universe cannot stand the void. So the gathering phase, after I've created this void, I want to put a void. Now the universe is saying, I'm going to bring you the raw materials. So the gathering of what? Raw materials. You're going to gather the raw materials. And this is not going to be the completion of the goal. Now I may go get some more fertilizer. I may get a new tractor. I know that I'm going to have to harvest, so I may go buy a truck, and because I know I got to haul my stuff. I had a tractor to put them out there, but I want a truck to get them out the field because I got watermelons, broccoli, and I forgot whatever the other crop was. I said I was going to have some onions or something. Now is the seeing phase. So this is when the how is revealed to me. I get the how. Woo! I get to see something. I get to see how the goal is going to come. I done planted it. I cleared the way. I got the raw materials. And now I can see exactly how this is going to happen. It still ain't come all the way, but now this is my aha moment. Aha. Aha moment came, right? Next, after the aha moment is the leading phase. And now my crops have come up further than just like a little bud. The leading phase is almost time to go out there and get them out the field and crop. So now it's time for me to be the admin and line up my dominoes. I'm on the phone talking to my folks. I'm on the phone talking to the people who, do you want to come and get these crops? I'm gonna give you a discount if you come and get it now. I'm leading it. I'm also negotiating. This is the time to negotiate. I do some wholesale right here too. I do some wholesale for you. I'm gonna give you a cheaper price because you're gonna have to come get it out the field yourself. Then the doing phase comes. Now, I want to stop right here for a second. Each of these phases is 3.5 to 4 days long. In Moon Magic 28, I send you an email at the beginning of the planning phase. And I send you videos so you'll know what to do. When the planting phase come, I send you another email, and you come into the private membership area, and there's a video on planting. When you come into the clearing phase comes around, I send you another email, and all you have to do is check your email and watch the video. That's how the Moon Magic 28 works. That's what Coach is for, right? To help you keep you in alignment. Because I don't want you to try to learn how to keep up with the moon. No, I just want, can you come and open your email? That's how simple Moon Magic 28 is. If you can open your email, then you can do this program, right? And the reps is why it's a 6-month program. It's a 6-month program. So then you get your reps in, and now you know the system. So later on, when you leave, you know how to know what cycle is what, when to do what, when to do what, when. I like that. Then you can master doing the right thing at the right time. But if you're trying to harvest something, or you're trying to negotiate up here at the planning phase, you're out of pocket. The doing phase is action. The doing phase is the harvest. So for the first, because this lasts like 6 days, 6 to 7 days. So for the first 21 days, you planted, cleared, gathered, you saw, and you were leading. So the farmer, he's done this too, because in the year, each one of these lasts 45 days, starting September 22nd. Whole nother class though, whole nother class. But each of these lasts 45 days during the year, and they're following the sun. But in the Moon Magic, we're following the moon, and they're happening every 3.5 to 4 days. Every 3.5 to 4 days, you're getting another email. Now, in the doing phase, everything is already lined up. So the only thing left to do is to do it. We don't know when to pull the trigger. But right now, when you get this video, you're going to have so much confidence. You're going to be so in line in what it is that you're supposed to do. And the universe is already, this is all law of attraction. Who knows who Abraham Hicks is? She didn't invent the law of attraction, but she's really, really good at bringing the information. So when you line everything up, it had to fall in place. And then the using phase is time to celebrate. And what I call cash out, baby. Go to market. And count my money. Count my money. This is the big money phase over here. And look, and what is the 8? Whoever knows about numbers know that 8 is the money number. That's the magical number. This is when we go celebrate. I take it to market. You could have got it wholesale up here, but now I'm selling it one watermelon at a time. I was going to sell you like watermelons for $3 a piece if you came and got them yourself. Now I'm selling them for $8 a piece. Oh, you're going to pay too. I don't want to get 100 watermelons. It's going to be $800. But I would have got it for $300. I know, but you didn't come get it. Now it's $800. You ever seen that before where there was a special going on and you didn't catch that price and then it went up? That person, they ain't giving you no breaks either. And I wouldn't either. Right. So now you take this money and then what are you going to do the next month? After you cashed out, celebrated, and went to market, you bring it back around and you plan another goal. And this goal is the next natural step. You always go for what is the next natural step. I want y'all to see me. Look, you always go for what is the next natural step. Stop trying to get outside of yourself and you be like, I want 300 acres and I want this. That's fine. Make your vision board. That's when we're going up in here. The planting and the seeing phase. I might create my vision board. I'm gonna create my vision board right here in the planting phase. That's November the 5th till December the 21st. I got 45 days to make my vision board. This year, I'm going to make an insane vision board. Oh, it's going to be out of this world. I made vision boards in the past for like the year. I needed to like get my mind right, focus. I had to detox some things. But next year, it's going to be crazy. Right. I'm going to have a webinar on how to create a vision board too. I should start soon because before the time. But when you're in Moon Magic, you're going to have access to all of these teachings in each level. So I'm just giving you like the overview, right? Now, I got to give you the times of day when these start. So this is through the month, but I want to give you the time of day. So the first one starts at 6 p.m. That's when you should be doing your planning. And each phase lasts for 3 hours. All right. The planting phase starts at 9 p.m. 12 midnight is the clearing phase. 3 a.m. is the gathering phase when these dreams start to come to you. 6 a.m. when you up in the morning and you see what you got to do because you already had the plan. Leading phase starts at 9 a.m. Remember the Marines used to say we do more before 9 a.m. than most people do all day? That's because they started the day before. Don't let the sun beat you up. You should already have your plan for what you're doing the next day. Let me sell this phone real quick. This phone, one thing I really like about this phone is I can take this pen and here's my Friday checklist. This was a checklist I had the other day. All right. And then these are the things that I wrote down laying in my bed that night. And then I printed them off through my printer. And this is as I was going to sleep. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's saying it's about to start printing. And if you listen, you're going to hear my printer start to print. You hear that? So then I go to sleep because I know when I get up in the morning, all I got to do is go get that piece of paper because I already drew the plan out the night before. Now I got dry erase boards all over this house. So you can use a dry erase board, but that piece of paper, I get it. It's got check boxes on it. I don't want y'all to think I'm joking. Checklist. I got the date up there, what I need to be doing. Then I come down, put my checks in. I see what I got done that day and what I done and what I didn't get done. Then when I'm finished, I check it all off. Bam. On to the next day. I want to use 365 sheets of paper. That's a system. I'm trying to introduce people to a system. All right. Where's my pen at for? What happened to my other blue pen? I know that's the blue pen I want. Next is 12 noon, the doing phase. What do they always say about this? High noon. Y'all want to know? My birthday is May 17th. I'll let y'all do the math. Ayana, since you want to know, my birthday is May 17th. So you add up 5/17/2015. You tell me what my personal year is. And I'm living in it. Because when I found out about personal years, I was in a 1 year. I cashed in too. Oh, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm right where I'm supposed to be too. This is the 12 p.m. The doing was when you see most gunfighters in the westerns. They say meet me at high noon, and it was some gunplay. It was some action. It was some harvesting of some lives. Because that's when the sun is the closest to the earth, is at 12 p.m. The opposite is the 12 a.m. This is the full moon. And this is the new moon. And a lot of people only use these two moons. Look at all this other action that you're leaving out. Just by on this, oh, the new moon, I do this. A lot of people don't even know what to do on the new moon. They don't know how to dump and release. A lot of people don't know how to harvest and go into action on the full moon. They're not clear. Ugh. And then 3 p.m. billionaires are done for the day. Because from 3 to 6, what's in between 3 and 6? 5 o'clock. And what do they call that? Happy hour. Most people are going to the bar because how many of you work for somebody else and be like, thank God it's Friday. I'm off work. It's 5 o'clock. And then you head for the bar because you want to wind down. There's nothing wrong with you getting you a little toddy, a little drink. But then by the time you go home, if you done went too far, you done got smashed. And you ain't, and now you ain't ready. So what's a really good typical day look like? Come home between 6 and 9 and eat dinner and talk to the family. Or if you stay by yourself, think about what do you want? How did your day end up today? And what do you want to have accomplished tomorrow? And write out 2 goals. Just 2, or you can write out a list if you want. Anywhere, you can write out more than 2 goals because you got the day going on. But I'm an entrepreneur, so I have a lot going on. If you're going to work tomorrow, but write your list out of whatever you want to get accomplished the next day. That's the next natural step. Write that out between 6 and 9 while you're preparing your food. If you're married and you're in a relationship, you want to talk to your partner, talk to your children. How'd your day go? And bring on, especially if you're a man, you want to make sure that you're the monk and you gather all the information that you can that's relevant when you start laying down the plan for the next day for your family. When you are a man, you need to be utilizing this 6 o'clock time for planning for your family for the next day. I hope we are crystal clear on that. Ladies, if you got a man, you should be building with him as the queen, but make sure he gets all the information that he needs in order for him to come up with the plan for the next day. Because that's his phase. It's not your phase. It's a more masculine phase. The planting phase is the nurturing phase. We already ate dinner. So from 9 to 12, we're going to watch a movie and meditate. M&Ms. Mimi, ask your question again when you said how long is this for? This time zone is forever. This system is forever. I don't know, be a little more specific, but this is every day. Like you live in this every day. And then Nikki, you're asking about waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So if I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, where is that at? That's between 3 and 6. That's in the gathering phase. What time did you go to bed though? Make sure if you wake up at 4 and you want to get at least 6 hours, you need to be in the bed by 10. So you're going to bed during the planting phase and you're nurturing yourself, right? Greg gets it. So I'm talking about. I love when the brothers show up. I'm gonna start doing webinars strictly for you brothers too. It's gonna be brutal too, but it's gonna be about how to be successful with your woman in your life, because you successful in your life, because then when she comes around and she sees that you got success, she'll fall in line, because women want to fall in line. That's why so many women are here, because they're looking for a system. A man without a system is very unattractive to a woman. He doesn't have a plan, he's very unattractive. Then now she has to do the thing that she's wanting him to do. He's the king. He's supposed to do the ruling. Women, all of that co-rulership stuff. Women want to just chill. She wants to get the benefits. She knows she's ruling, but if she wants to, hey, if he wants to have that, go ahead. He's more responsible. Women want three things. Y'all write this down, men. They want more money, more fun, and less work. More money, more fun, and less work. You make sure she got them three things. The rest is yours. Trust me. Trust me. If she don't want more fun, more money, and less work, she might not be the one for you. You might want to ease on down the road. You might want to pack up and be like, hey, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to waste your time. I'm looking for a woman who wants more fun, more fun, more money, and less work. So where do you recommend exercise at? Where would you put exercise at? Because it depends on your schedule. I don't know whether you're an entrepreneur, you create your own schedule, or you work third shift graveyard. What's your schedule? But if it's just for a plain schedule, I would like exercising between 6 and 9 so I can get the aha moment. I want to be fresh. I want to have all my senses on deck. Or I may exercise somewhere between 6 and 10. I'm lining up the dominoes. I'm going into the admin. I want to exercise down here. I like exercising somewhere around the 6, 7, 8 area, theoretically, because the energy is very low that time of day. There's not a lot of activity, and you don't have as much resistance when it comes to exercising. All right. So you could exercise, then do breakfast. If you eat breakfast, a lot of people don't eat breakfast, then you can move on, boom, 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 throughout the day. If you don't, where's my big book? If you don't choose to do moon magic and you don't do anything but remember these times, please start impressing these into your daily schedule. This doesn't cost you a dime to do this. 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3. Please start noticing this for like the next week. All right. If you're interested in moon magic and coming into the private member area and working with me one-on-one, this is where it's at. I've been doing this for 6 years. Right. How do you sign up? moonmagic28.info. Exactly. Exercise promotes clear thought. Kelly been doing typos all day, but I still love her. I'm gonna leave this up here for just a hot second. You should already have this. So I'm gonna type in. Well, no, I'm gonna show you. Um, This is the Moon Magic website. It's on my Coach Khayr page. Then you come over to Coaching Services. It's right there at Moon Magic. But if you type in moonmagic28.info, it will bring you right to this page. Here's the video explaining much of what we talked about tonight, just in a shorter version.
Peace. This is Coach K.
That is my backyard. And I want you to please click this link here and get the download for the syllabus. Click the link to the right to download the Moon Magic 28 syllabus. This is a very in-depth free manual with a lot of the same information right in here. It's so small, but it's really has a big effect. Now, you can subscribe for 6 months, and it's $100 will automatically be deducted from your chosen method of payment every 28 days. All right, $100 a month. Or you can save big time with a one-time payment of $450 if that's what you want to do. Now, this puts you in the game for 6 months, no hassles, and a very significant saving. Here's a description. The super easy Moon Magic 28 manifestation program. It gives you more abundance, more love, and more wisdom. These 3 qualities that have been sought after for eons take time to develop, and that's why I changed the format to a 6-month subscription-based program versus a month-to-month. I have noticed the consistency is the key. That's why there's an upgrade in the formatting of the program. It's a group coaching program where you work directly with Coach Khayr via email and videos to learn how to manifest more abundance, more love, and more wisdom in your life, and using the 8 phases of the moon. If a person consciously tunes into and stays consistent to the proper rhythms and does the appropriate work and exercises, the manifestation becomes automatic. So it's so simple. As long as you have a phone and internet access, you're good to go. The key is that you must participate and experience in every phase in order to work the program. So therefore, you must join and start in the first of the 8 phases, which we are in now, which I say registration is open until November the 6th. If you do not join before November the 6th, that means, well, if November the 7th is closed. So that means you have to wait until December to come in. But you have to experience all 8 phases. You can't just come in on phase 3 and be like, I'm ready to get started. No, you're just going to wait until next month and come in at number 1. Subscribe below and you'll be receiving your welcome email with full instructions to what to do next. I should have said above. If you do have any questions, just fill out the form below and send me a message or your concern, and I'll get back to you ASAP. Thanks for your interest and your participation in Moon Magic 28. I look forward to celebrating your success. If you want to do 1 month of Moon Magic by itself, you want to test it out, it's $125, and you add to the cart. It is not a subscription. It's one time only. If you want to get a Moon Magic 28 and a full astrology consultation, it's $200. Now the consultation is $175 by itself. The Moon Magic is $125, so that's $300, the astrology consultation and the Moon Magic 28. If you want to get just a consultation by itself, it's $175. And most of the time I say, so why wouldn't you, get another $200, another $25 and get Moon Magic and the consultation, and then come back in and subscribe next month. Now, if you have any questions or concerns, put your name, email, phone number, who referred you, and put your comment, and then hit submit. Now check this out. Let me go back over here and talk to you for a quick second. Oh, Kelly's in here holding class. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to come back to the chat. You stayed to the end. And as in good business, to show my appreciation and my love for you staying to the end, of course, I'm about to, pop back up. Hold it. With the meditation. I got 25 of them. That's it. So there's more than 25 people in here. So the first 25 people who grab the link, you get the free meditation. Right. Now, for anyone, let's say you come in and you subscribe to Moon Magic, and next month for Christmas you want to get a reading, then there's a discount. So I give all, when you become a member, you become my family member. So you're not just a regular member, you're not just a client, you know, you are a member of my family. So I'm not having the same, you know, tuition as somebody who is in with my family. So if you're in, there's a discount for getting the reading. If anybody, for staying this late, if you get an astrology reading and you pay for an astrology reading before the 7th, I will let you have Moon Magic for 1 month for free. I repeat that. Anybody who's watching this webinar right now who goes to Moon Magic 28 or you go to coachkhairastrology.info and you get a reading for 175, I will give you Moon Magic for 1 month for free on the house. So now that's today's the 3rd, 4, 5, 6. So it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Bam. And anytime that this video comes up and you come in at the beginning, so like this video is in November, but let's say you see this video when it's December or it's January. From the day you watch this video and you go back to the page, whatever day it says that's the last day, that's what day that you have to get in, and you get the discount. Just that simple. You get that extra. All right. That means I'm giving you something that, and some people say I'm supposed to have Moon Magic at 250, and I want to push it there too myself. Right. And some people say 250 a month. Will people pay that? I have some people just telling me that since it's 125 a month or it's $100 a month, they don't think it's worth it, and they won't pay for it. Well, I'm I'm making some really big changes in my how I do things. But if you're watching this, whatever price you come in at, you are grandfathered in. I used to do Moon Magic for $50. I got some people who still take it because before I made the price increase, they're grandfathered in at $50. I kept my word. For those who are in at $100, you will always be able to get it for $100. When it goes to $250, it's going to be at $250. Period. So, if this is something that you're interested in, grab the meditation, get ready for the replay, and then go on over to Moon Magic 28 and say, I'm in. Hit the subscribe button. Say, I'm in. I want to get in ASAP. All right. I also am curious about you personally, and I want to know, what do you think is the area that you need the most improvement in your life right now? So I have a poll up. I want you to just let me know. Is it love and relationships, abundance and money mindset, or wisdom, spiritual and emotional, metaphysical? Which one do you want the most the most improvement in right now? I'm going back through the chat. And once again, on the exercise part, what is your schedule? You see about the energies, right? So it's up to you. I don't know particularly what your schedule is, which is an energy that expels what we don't need. Oh, when we sweat, we emit orange prana. Kelly's good, y'all. Yes, she is. No, from 12 a.m. to 3 a.m., you need to be doing nothing at all. Nothing, not going to the gym. No, chill. Mentally, release everything. Because you go to the gym, you in there thinking about stuff while you're running. I'm just going to run to clear my head. No, sit down. Go to sleep. Okay? Cool. The meditation. Boy, thank you. Thank you, Kelly. And yes, Nikki, we are in the planning phase of Moon Magic right now. So to push, like today's the first day, but tomorrow is just like we're going all in. Rawr. Yes, today it opened up today. I always open up a couple days, so it's been open where people could join. But like today, tomorrow is like push off. Because the first thing you do is write your 2 goals down and send them to me, and then I look at your goals and say, because we have to put them in a two sentence format. How to write your goals in a 2 sentence format. I want to erase this and talk about that really, really quick. And then I'm gonna let y'all go. All right. Y'all been hanging with me. This is very important. This is one of the things that distinguishes Moon Magic 28 from any other manifesting program, and it's the 2 sentence method. So, the 2 sentence method. I'm so happy and grateful that statement of fact. It feels wonderful to that's the result. This formula is in the curriculum that I told you to download. All right. Where's the curriculum? Oop. The syllabus. I'm glad somebody said something about the peace phase. All of it has to stay at peace. The peace phase is forever and ever and ever and ever. Stay at peace at all times. Absolutely. I got some A+ students up in here. Bum, 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 bum. The goal should be written in the following format. I am so happy and grateful that the desired outcome, which is a statement of fact in present tense form. It feels great or it feels wonderful to the result. This is critical. This is critical. This is why we have to meditate on these 2 sentences. That's why I don't let people come in after the 6th, because from today, tomorrow, the when you can't come in after the planning phase, because you need the moon is helping you develop your plan right now with these 2 sentences. All right. And that's what I'm saying. There's a phase for the moon for you to get the plan right. Then after that, there's a phase for the moon for you to meditate on it. Because the reason why we don't get things done is because we do not hold images in our mind for 28 days. That's the key to this program. Is I remind you every 3.5 to 4 days of what is the activity that correlates with your 2 sentences. And then of course we end it in thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. So it's very, very, very important that we show gratitude. Listen, what is it? I'm so happy and grateful. So this month, I'm so happy and grateful that Moon Magic is about to be fully automated. It feels so wonderful that so many people are getting tons of extra service from Khayr as a result. What? See, I didn't even put money in it because I already know the intelligence of the universe. And that's coming straight out of my playbook. Get automated. Absolutely. I'm the best coach in the world. So I have to train like it and produce like it. So for me to be automated and me to give so much extra value and service to people, I already know that equals more dollars. See, for me, it's all about my cup runneth over. I don't even come with the numbers no more. The first time I did this program, I wanted $500. So I was like, I'm so happy and grateful that I have an extra $500, that I have manifested $500 or more. And we always put or more at the end of it, right? Because we're leaving it open-ended for the universe to outdo itself. Because you're going to get what you wanted or something far greater. It feels so wonderful to be a powerful money magnet. I remember that one. Now, a lot of people still use that. I've had people who needed money, places to stay, cars, finish a PhD, go on a date, be in the right relationship. I've had some people who just wanted to be happy with themselves. They spent the whole month and said, I just wanted to have some joy about learning me again. I'm talking about these people like 30 and 40 years old, 50 years old, and haven't had joy with themselves in like 20 years. Somebody, she wanted an apartment, I remember, and at the end of the month, I said, well, how'd everything go? I said, did you get the apartment? She said, I forgot. I said, you forgot? She said, because I'm so happy being in tune with myself. She said, that's more important than any apartment. She said, I got the money. I just didn't go over there and fill out the application. I forgot. I was like, okay. She said, but it feels so good to just feel so good. She hadn't been feeling good about herself. She had the money. She just wanted to move from one place to another, but she wasn't in tune with who she was. Sometimes I got people who want to lose 20 pounds in a month. You want to start a new exercise program or start a new dietary or new lifestyle. This is it. This is it. I kind of hold your feet to the fire. If you're comfortable with using Ashe and you're comfortable with saying so mote it be, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. It's the intent. Do you mean it though? Do you mean it? You see what I'm saying? Like everybody doesn't know what Ashe is. So I don't want to limit, my Ashe to somebody. I want people to, sometimes when we use foreign words, we alienate people. And that causes them to give us the evil eye. Ashe, what's she talking about? If I'm talking to somebody who know what Ashe mean, I'm gonna be like, word, Ashe, namaste, namaskar. A lot of people don't know that the real hot yoga, that real fire yoga is from Southern India. They don't say namaste. The dark-skinned Indians from Southern India don't say namaste. They say namaskar. That's where my teacher was from. He was from Southern India. So you see anybody on our lineage, we say namaskar. I know what namaste means, and I ain't tripping. But for some people who like super Christian, they can put a dark eye on you by just looking at you funny and being like, what you talking about? So I'm trying to avoid conflicts, and I use things where it is appropriate. But thank you is as just as strong as my ashe, because I'm thanking for it before it even gets here. Some people, it just whatever that you are going to put emotion into, then do that. But I have seen some people who use the word ashe and they're not really enthusiastic. They ain't really got no juice behind it. So that's my take on that. Thank you very much. That's it. I just need some feedback now. I always want to be graded on a scale of 1 to 10. How did you all feel tonight on the transference of information and the sharing of wisdom? How did you feel? And I also would like to know that if you have any final comments, questions, or feedback, anything that I could do to improve upon the presentation or something that you would like to see happen as far as the next piece. I did have another poll, and if you would like to answer this, what else would you see me? What else would you like for me to talk about in another webinar? These are things that I'm good at, that I like talking about. What do you want from me? That's what I'm doing. I'm just surveying the land and seeing what's going on. I want to give you what you want so you can learn to want what I have to give. I don't just come and just say, take this, take this. I want to see what other people want to get from me as well. All right. And this will help me lay out my schedule for teaching and being comfortable, especially in my days. All right. Did everybody get the meditation? I'm trying to check. The curriculum. Kelly said I got an 8. I got to do better. Thank you for being honest. The curriculum is right over here on the Moon Magic page, right here. Download file. The Moon Magic 28 syllabus, right here. Now, one thing about Moon Magic is your definite purpose. A lot of people don't know what their purpose in life is. And one of your goals when you come in, I already have it set up for you to discover your life purpose. You're going to spend 28 days on one of your goals discovering what your purpose is. If you already know your purpose, it's going to be super easy and it's going to like solidify. And then you take your other goal and whatever else that you want, love, relationship, finances, money, business. But the first goal that everyone does is the purpose in life. Yes. And we use the deliberate creation. We use the Napoleon Hill's technique. You have some homework. I used to keep saying that this was an easy course. And people's like, don't say it's easy. Say it's simple, but don't say it's easy. Okay, well, it's simple. I love to study about me. And when I'm in another class and somebody gives me simple work to do, that's where I'm at. Me too, Kelly. I want to keep it to 60 or 75 minutes. I was inspired today, but I'm going to take care of that. Yes. But you stayed the whole time. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you. All right, all right, all right. I'm hoping, I appreciate all the suggestions. I'm looking at the poll. Did everybody get the meditation who wanted to get it? I see I'm looking at the stats over here. Well, all right, all right. I appreciate that with the polls. The internet marketing for the new entrepreneur ranked pretty high. Money and money mindset, huh? Some people want the tantra, some people want sex. You see, I got that separate, right? Sex and tantra, they're not the same. Get ready. I like this. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you all for coming. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I look forward to working with you. Thank you for staying on this late at night with Coach. Definitely appreciate it. And I look forward to working with each and every one of you as we move forward. And like on most of my presentations, follow me on Periscope. I want to give everybody this page right here. This is the page where if you want to, I'm on Periscope. And if I don't know if any of you know what Periscope is, but on Periscope, this is where you can catch all of my Periscopes at. All right. I had a Periscope talking about astrology and women. Oh man, this one was a Periscope I did. It was on a corner in Atlanta, and I broadcast live from wherever I'm at. And it's taking a little time to warm up. But Periscope is like when I do like mini classes. So if you follow me on Twitter or if you see me, so that was a Periscope. I had another Periscope where we were talking about dressing candles and using magic. And that's one of the things that we do inside of Moon Magic is talk about practical use of these sciences. What's going on, family? Appreciate y'all for joining in today. Thank you very much. Today we're going to get into a little candle dressings. Hey Trisha, hey Pooter. And try to make it a little more practical for people who may have questions about magic and dressing candles. Hey Lamiel. So this specifically, like if you're just like rocking with me on Periscope and you normally like unfamiliar with my Moon Magic program, today this video was really for everybody in my Moon Magic program. All right. So if you're following me, oh, Nikki G. Okay, Nikki, tag me on Instagram. I'll follow back. And yes, so if you are checking me out on Periscope, you get like tons. Like I'm about to jump on Periscope now and talk about y'all. Just review my day before I go get me a salad and a bowl of cereal. I know that sounds crazy, right? Okay, so but the catch.me /Coach Khayr is where you can see all of my broadcasts for my Periscopes. If you want to catch them live, all you have to do is just put the Periscope application on your phone, and then search me and follow, and then you'll be right there. And you'll see me when I come on, it'll give you a notification. Periscope is like sliced cheese. Kelly, wait till you get on there. Yes. Oh, that is such a compliment. And I recognize that I'm in the fishbowl now as I get older, and I want to. That's why I showed so many books earlier today. I want to share with people the techniques that I use. I don't want to be keeping it a secret and saying, "Where'd you get all that from?" Like, I didn't get all of it from the books though, but it was some things that I needed. But that ant and the elephant, like with all these things that I have, this probably, I don't know, these two right here, the ant and the elephant, and this defense against the dark arts, and practicing them like consistently with the Tai Chi, and in my business, and in the things that I eat and consume, along with staying true to my tantric practices and keeping up with my numbers. My, oh my, oh my, oh my. Yes, I want you to, if you have Periscope, if you interested in getting on Periscope, please get a Catch Me account, and I'll talk to y'all later about how to set that up. Because I'm gonna I have a whole course I'm about to just give for how to do Periscope. Like, it's gonna be bananas. All right. So I want to thank everybody who came. Oh, and so now and we always end all of my Periscopes or calls with prayer. I'm working on the miracle prayer too, and I don't have it all the way down, but I'm working on it, and I've been working on memorizing it. I have the Usnisa, but I'm working on memorizing the miracle prayer, and I'm really, really close, and I'm waiting on my teacher to send me the next line because I need help. So I got a coach that's coaching me on that too. Oh man, yes. And then you can take the Periscopes and put them on YouTube and repurpose them for other things, or you could put them in programs and give them away for free. It's like tons of stuff you could do. All right, but we'll talk about that over lunch this weekend or next week. All right. And I am free on Saturday too in the daytime. Lashana, thank you. Thanks everybody who came in, tuned in to Zoom in. Final shouts out before we say prayer. Ramona, Pazia, Savannah, Apple Brown 78, Brandon, Natalie, Omo, Mega Mills, Tiffany, Ayana, Greg, Gloria, Talaba. I thank all of you all for joining. If you came in late, you will be sent the replay like right after we finish this. All right. Yes, yes, yes. I would like to practice on my Anabacor. Let me try. I'm gonna still end up with the Usnisa because I'm really, really confident in that. So, Anabacor, Gidjalak, Yemenka, Tatia, Tezara, Kabil, Ranat, Amcha, Sagvanu, Tahar, Ranu, Nara, Nagabor, Dushe, Yekadeka, Kabavat, Shamran, Barkam, Taram, Rakame, Tazika Teka, Kabavat, Shamran, Barkam, Taram, Rakame, Tazika Teka, Tamid Gamlin, Kasim Kadosh, Baruch Tuvka, Nahel Adateka, Yaki Gahe, Layamcha Pana, Zokare, Kadush Kateka. And that's as far as I got memorized. But the last line is, I think, Shavatanu, Kabel, Ushma, Tratanu, Yodea, Talumat, Baruch Shem, Kavad, Malututo, Lalam Va'ed. But I don't have the last two lines memorized. Boy, you coming with it if you're gonna be teaching the Usnisa. Let me help you set up the webinar then, if you want to do that. You can use this platform if you want. I don't have a problem sharing. I can't do webinars every night. So if you want me to show you how to do this, inbox me on Facebook. Most of y'all got my phone number, 336-587-1215. Text me, call me, and I'll show you how to use this platform so you can teach it. Because you might want to use the dry erase board and whatever technique you have, that's powerful. Tazaka Tanu. You got to tell me how to pronounce it, like the way it's broke down in the pronunciations. That's the way I learn it. Like I don't learn it by just looking at the words. My teacher, my coach, my miracle prayer coach is like breaking it down in sounds. That's how I learned the Usnisa too. Well, I learned the Usnisa on my own, but I wanted some help with the miracle prayer. All right. So now we will end with the miracle prayer. Everybody will just relax. Nice big inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. And envision being surrounded by 1,000 angels, 1,000 Buddhas, 1,000 members of your spiritual team waiting on your request to assist you, to serve you, to open the way for you. Relax. Continue breathing slowly into the abdomen and exhale slowly out the mouth. And visualize yourself in the greater good that you desire, that is here now. Namo Bhagavate, Tralokiya, Pradavisi Buddhaya, Bhagavate, Tariyata Om, Visudeya, Visudeya, Sama Sama, Samatavavasa, Sparana Gata Gahana, Sobhava, Vasudi, Abasakatu Mam, Sagatu Verimakana, Amirta Abasakai, Mahamantra Padai, Aharu, Aharu, Ayusam Durani, Sodahaya, Gagana Vasudi, Usnisa Vijay, Vasudi, Sahasa Ramzi, Samkotite, Sarvatati Gati, Avalokani, Samparamita Paraparani, Sarvatati Gati, Matidasi, Momi Pradastite, Sarvatati Gati, Herdaya, Anathiti Nanastite, Mahamudra, Vajrakaya, Samatana Vasudi, Sarvarano, Paya Gati, Paravasudi, Pratinivitaya, Yasudi, Samaya, Anastite, Mani Mani, Mahamani, Tatota Bhuta Koti Parasudi, Vesputa, Buddhisudi, Jaya Jaya, Vijaya Vijaya, Smara Smara, Sarva Buddha, Anastite Sudi, Vajra Vajra Garbe, Vajram Bhavati, Mama Siriam, Sarva Satmanam, Kakai Paravasudi, Sarva Tatigata Sinkame, Samavasiyantu, Buddhaya, Buddhaya, Vibudaya, Vibudaya, Buddhaya, Buddhaya, Vibudaya, Vibudaya, Sumanta Parasudi, Sarva Tatigata Herdaya, Anastite Anastite, Mahamudra, Swaha. Good evening, family. One love. That was the Usnisa Vijaya prayer. Rest well, Creator bless. Never forget Khayr loves you. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't love you. Love me too. I love you even more. Peace.